That's very nice of you, Twitch. Thank you. I love that. I love when I just randomly drop my fucking connection during the middle of a stream. That's so fucking cool. That's so cool. I'm having such a great fucking time. Ugh. Well, we're back now.
Shield.
Yeah, it's probably honestly a broken controller, because I still get that right-hand drift even now that I've covered up all the reflective surfaces in my room. And it's never the left hand. It's always the right hand that does this. I just really need an Oculus Quest. I really don't like dealing with these sensor-based controllers. I hate this shit. I legitimately, the index makes me want to play VR less.
Okay, the core's exposed. Use the gravity gun, Gordon. Alright, I'm opening the gate. Okay, Barney should be on the far side of that canal. Well, there used to be a bridge here. Let me see if I can scout a new path. Ah, wait for me here.
Is the stream back up for you guys? Just want to make sure I didn't get another drop. Okay. Once I start getting drops, I get paranoid as fuck. Like, I don't know what else it could be. I covered all the reflective surfaces in my room. Well, I do have, like, a glass coffee table. That might be doing it. It's just so much of a fucking pain to deal with, and if I just had gyro controllers, this wouldn't even be an issue.
Hey! Looks like we might be able to get through down there. Let's head that way. Ah, no! Run! Get out of here!
Oh no, I'm getting squished. Oh god. Oh my god. Help! 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 Get me out of here! Oh. I would have been fine. I would have just simply not been crushed. Zeki, are you excited for Dragon's Dogma 2 to be on the RE engine? The best modern engine? I'm actually interested in seeing how the RE engine handles Dragon's Dogma 2, because with Street Fighter, I'm noticing that in larger open environments, it definitely is way more taxing on a system. The RE engine seems to thrive more on much more granular, like, environments with less populated, like, NPC counts. So if you get into, like, a big population center in the RE engine that's, like, pretty big and open, I wonder how that's gonna handle it. I'm sure they'll make it work fine. It's just one of those interesting things to think about. Soup. And put that on a t-shirt. Soup from the Gravity Gun. Hi. You just really went for it. Jesus. Was he even aiming for me? Also, that courtyard holdout was not as annoying as it usually is. I don't know what changed or what helped out there, but
Toxin levels detected.
yeah, well, I asked you if you're excited for it, and I also asked you how you think, if you're excited for it to be on the RE engine, the best modern engine. Either adding some of the fantasy elements that didn't make it into the first game, like animal people and maybe elves, maybe dwarves too. Know that much about RE Engine, but I suppose that's exciting. It's a solid engine, although I am kind of curious because it definitely has to work harder. The more like NPC elements are on screen at once, like World Tour mode for Street Fighter 6 is very system taxing. Like with lower NPC counts and more granular environments like Resident Evil or even Monster Hunter, like Monster Hunter Rise, it's a very, very like smoothly running engine. But once it starts scaling up, like you get into like, just, like I said, higher population counts, bigger maps, it definitely starts to work a lot harder, work your computer a lot harder. So I'm interested in seeing how they manage to optimize the game for RE Engine. I think they'll do it. I think they'll manage it because, you know, obviously that's kind of a requirement, but it's just one of those interesting things to think about. Didn't have that many scenes with loads of individuals. I suppose that's true. I mean, Dragon's Dogma's world is fairly desolate, honestly, which kind of contributes to the themes of the game and kind of why it's interesting, is because it's kind of a very quiet and contemplative kind of game world. But it is, nonetheless, it is kind of a, yeah. So I agree with you, but it's just a lot to think about since it's going through a pretty big engine switch. Fair point. What was the name of the Black Knight who fights Mercedes in the halfway point of the story? He's really funny because he's like, "You suck at this. You should just like go like have a bunch of kids or something." And she's like, "No, I'm a knight." And then he beats her and she's like, "Yeah, you're right." Oh, Julian. Yeah, Sir Julian. And then he puts himself in jail. If you resurrect him. Which you only have, like, a single opportunity to do if you decide to kill him. Otherwise, if he beats Mercedes, he just laughs at her and then she runs away and cries.
Dr. Freeman! Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down on a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you. Lead on, Freeman!
Oh yeah, you can also marry Mercedes if you have a high relationship with her. You can also build a high relationship with a former pawn and get a pretty interesting, like, character ending. Or you can be an idiot and get a really high relationship with Fornival.
Blood loss detected.
You're Barney's old friend, aren't you? Maybe you can help him. Snipers trapped him up on that warehouse roof.
Or the
He's going for a cache of
shopkeeper.
Grenades, but I doubt he can get to them.
Masterworks all, can't go wrong.
Go on, Dr. Freeman. Let's get moving.
Let's get moving, guys. Most people marry just because they talk to him so much and is the last person they talk to. Zeki, what did you do for the Fornival quest line? I sent him to jail.
Is somebody up there?
Yo, look at this dude go. He's surfing.
Help me! Help! Help me! We thought we'd be safer down here. All we know, the place was infested. The rest of them headed upstairs. They took the chances with the snipers. I guess they're still up there. Zombies!
Who are we talking about again? Names are fuzzy because it's been a while. Fornival is the fat rich guy in the city who is doing crimes. But he also gives you a shitload of money and nice things if you stay on his side.
Cover me while I reload.
Over here! Gordon, I can't move. These snipers got me pinned down. Gordon, lob a couple grenades. That'll clear them out. One down, one to go, buddy.
He shot the grenade out of my hand. Pretty impressive.
All right, thanks, Gordon. Now let's clear out of here. You're quite the returning hero these days, Gordon. Let me get this gate. My civil protection status still gives me limited clearance. Did you hear cactus now? That damn thing haunts me.
Cover me while I reload.
Watch the head Gordon.
It turned inside out, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the canonical thing that happened to the cat during the experimental teleport. Is it turned inside out.
There's an old building up ahead, a bank or museum or something like that. Whatever the hell it used to be, now it's a nexus for Overwatch in City 17. It's the main source of pain for this part of town, thanks to a huge suppression device. It's raining down hell from the roof of that place. Big time. You can sort of see the gate from here. I'll show you when we get to street level. We'll have to get in that building to open the gate. Even then, the suppression...
You think striders and headcrabs are a related species? I don't think so.
Then let's go.
I don't think so. I think they're just both kind of yellow and fleshy looking.
So much for stealth. We've been spotted!
Alright, time for one of the most annoying fights in the game.
Telling you about. We'll have to come back here after we get it open. If we get it open. First, we gotta get into the Nexus building.
This is death and finality.
You're not gonna hurt that thing from down here, Gordon. We'll have to shut it down from inside.
Sorry, Doc. Get down! Ow! I'm hurt.
Oh, oof, owie.
Sorry.
Administered.
Take this med kit. Ow! I'm hurt. Combine! Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Get you someone who loves you as much as a citizen loves finding a new gun.
Talking to you, the so-called one free man. I have a question. It staggers the mind. A man.
Let us out of here!
Choosing instead to embark on a. Make no mistake, Dr. Green.
Rip. They executed that guy. Sucks. Sucks to suck.
Plunged humanity into free fall. Even if you offer your surrender.
I've saved both of them before.
At the moment, I feel they have begun to even with suspicion. So much for serving as humanity represented.
I'm with you, buddy. Hey, Gordon.
I mean, I don't think they recognize the Geneva Convention in the slightest.
Get away from there.
Well, I'm in bad shape, and this fucking controller keeps drifting. Swear to God, dude. Hate this shit. How do you suppose you take an interdimensional empire to court? Good question. Probably not. That's the answer. It's probably not.
Uh-oh. Turrets. Hey, you've got the HEV suit. You deal with it.
Fuck, I hate this. I hate this. Worst fucking part of the game.
Uh-oh. Turrets. Hey, you've got the HEV suit. You deal with them. Then I'll work the security console. Great. I'll open this
Okay,
up.
work the security console, Barney. Do it. Hurry up. Don't got all day. So, I'm thinking for streams, guys, we're gonna do the episodics in VR, but then after that, we're also gonna do M-Mod. We're gonna replay Half-Life 2 in M-Mod.
They'll be coming from the roof.
I'll definitely need a good break from VR after I do all the
We'll
Half-Life
have to
games.
Take out the generators one at a time. Look out! Oh.
Yeah, so that grenade just didn't work. Man, I love this. I love that my grip on the gun just keeps walking off. Oh, Zeki, did you look into M-Mod? I hate this! Fuck, just go in! Jesus. I'm out of grenades now. Awesome. Fucking Christ. I hate this. Oh my god. Did I not rack the gun?
Uh-oh, drop ships. They'll be coming from the roof.
Fucking
We'll
Christ!
have to take out the generators one at a time.
The worst. I hate this. They do so much damage, too.
Bring it on!
And again, my hand just keeps walking off. I either got to get a new right-hand index controller, but I'd rather, I mean, that's already going to be like $100 fucking bucks or something, like 60 to $100. I'm just going to save up for a fucking Oculus Quest, because I'd rather just play this shit on Quest. I'm fine giving up finger tracking if I get a better overall headset and everything.
Get away from there!
Jesus fucking Christ. These fucking turrets, dude. Well, once we're past this, the game's gonna be a lot more fun. We just gotta make it through the museum.
Hey! Let us out of here! Let us out! We'll throw in with you! Hey, it's Freeman! Let's follow him! One for me and one for me.
We've got 3 generators to disable. Might as well start with this one. Hey, you've got Eli's gravity gun. Try giving those generators a jolt and see if you can shake them up a bit.
Nobody get vaporized, please.
Overwatch owns the roof,
Thank you.
And that's where we're headed. Okay, 2 more generators to go.
I don't know. I think they did once upon a time, but I can't remember exactly.
Sorry, Doc.
Yo, can one of you guys help me out? Why do you not have a gun?
Surrounded.
The conscientious objector. Well, I'm conscientiously fucking pissed right now. You guys want to open the doors? Come on, let's party.
Try using the hoppers against them.
Yeah, I set the hoppers down, Barney.
Set some traps for them, Gordon.
Shut up, I'm stretching. Oh, holy shit. That guy got fucking owned. I just fucking fried that guy. Holy shit. Well, everybody's dead again. Go away.
One generator to go.
We're just not even gonna deal with them. That's the secret. Just avoid.
Wow. With that much security, there must be something good in there. Go for it, Doc. I'll wait here till you shut it down. Be careful.
This section took you far too... Well, I did it in 10 seconds. So, get flexed on. Yeah, you idiot who only played the game once. Yeah, me, a guy who played the game 20 plus times. Take that. There's multiple ways you can do it, but just jumping over the shelves is like easily the most expedient and least frustrating way to do that. The hand, please stop flying away. Like, seriously, just behave for like fucking 5 minutes. Christ.
Let's head for the roof now, Gordon.
And I can't even afford a quest right now. I'd love to buy a quest, but I can't.
Here they come.
You're the one who needs to look out, idiot.
Open fire, Gordon!
Another casing fiesta. Whoa, that was a good throw from that guy. I'm just gonna miss that entirely, don't worry. Thankfully there's a spare, like, right here. Yeah, so I think from now on, when I do repeat playthroughs of Half-Life 2, I'm just gonna dodge those turrets. Because you don't need to blow up any besides the first ones.
To the roof, Gordon!
Yeah, I know!
Roof access is this way. Get down! Let's head for the roof now, Gordon. Roof access is this way.
Bernie, you gotta slow down a little, buddy.
Follow me. Get away from there. Follow me. There's our gate. Let me just get it open.
Dr. Freeman, wait.
Done.
We'll come with
I'm
you.
gonna stay here and keep these gates open long enough to make a difference. Go on up and connect the sky bridge. We need to let reinforcements come through from every possible direction. If any more citizens come through, I'll send them up to find you. See you when I see you, Gordon.
Wrong one. Bet you didn't know the Combine Powerball was a physics object and you could actually knock shit over with it. Bet Zard didn't know that. I know. I'm fairly certain you did though. Zard did know that. Okay, cool. Han, where are you? Fucking Christ. Hand is very disobedient tonight, and I don't know why. I really think this controller must just be broken, because it's never the left hand. lot of damage from that. What kind of rocket launcher is the HL-2 rocket launcher? I don't actually know. Probably some old Soviet thing with a laser sight on it. It looks like it's some kind of like Afghan-era Soviet rocket launcher. You could probably look it up. This is gonna be so funny, watch this. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there we go.
While I reload.
RPG seems to be at least partially based on the Swedish-made AT-4, the disposable rocket launcher, and the American FIM Stinger. Yeah, I can definitely see the Swedish AT-4 on this. It definitely borrows like a design impetus from the Stinger, but I don't see, too. I mean, maybe a little. FIM 92 Stinger. I'm not super great with rockets, and like I can recognize like all the famous ones, but I guess I'd need some more time and experience to really know the all the different rockets. All the different RPGs. I just hit the roof. That just hit me! Nice! Well, so much for suit energy.
Sorry, Doc.
I'm not reloading the save, that'd be too annoying. Oh my god, hand walked off as I shot the rocket. Fucking Christ. Wow, my hand is really fucking up today. Yeah, I might hold off on doing more VR until I get a quest, because Jesus Christ, the index is just such a pain in the ass.
Dr. Freeman, Since you shut off the suppressor and opened the gate, we can really move people through now. The Combine's gonna feel the squeeze. We dropped a crate of rockets coming across the plaza. If you can make it there, you should have everything you need to take down these Striders.
Oh, the ladder. The game thought I wanted to get on the ladder.
I'll come with you.
Freeman, I'm coming with you.
Yeah? Playing chicken with the Striders. Wouldn't actually be able to fire this indoors, but you know what? It's a video game. Oh, delicious. More rockets. Traitor hand. Right hand is now traitor hand. Oh, he's in ball sack mode. Hey, wait, get back here. Heal me.
Take this med kit.
Thank you. You're okay, you can die now. I need more rockets. Ugh, my fucking headset is squeezing my head. Jesus. Okay, so here's a question for you guys. Do you want to do VR, MMod, VR, MMod, VR, MMod, or do you want to do VR, 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 then all 3 games in MMod? No preference? My primary concern is that it would get kind of dull watching the same game twice in a row. VR MMod back to VR. You can get a break from the VR issues. That's also a fair assessment, as long as you guys don't mind watching Half-Life 2 twice. I appreciate you considering how I feel about this, Zard, because as much as I do enjoy VR, it's just fucking... It's been a real pain in the ass, and if I stagger it out, yeah, it definitely helps give me a break from some of the VR issues. It also let me get longer play sessions in. Still, before I do any more Half-Life, I mentioned it to Sloan, I think, when he was here for a Street Fighter stream, but after I finish Street Fighter 6 World Tour, the story mode for Street Fighter 6, I'm gonna be taking a break. Like, I'm gonna probably go on a 1 or 2 week hiatus. Just because I've just been... Streaming sometimes really feels like a chore, and I don't want that. But it just feels like another thing I have to do when I get home after a 10-hour day of work sometimes. Which is why I cut Wednesday, so that way when I come back I won't be as burned out. But I just need to alleviate some of the burnout I've got right now. Hopefully the break helps. I hope so too. Well, and it'll give me and John have been wanting to do, like, get back into Vermintide 2, and we're also gonna do some Payday 2 to get ourselves in the mood for Payday 3. So we've got some stuff we can do in the evenings to pass the time while I'm focusing on myself. When was the last time we played Payday 2, by the way? Oh, shit, dude. It must have been, like, it's gotta have been at least 5 years. It has to have been, like, right around early college the last time I played that game. Because I just couldn't keep up with the DLC schedule, and I didn't want to, so I just gave up.
Dr. Freeman, it's a mess out there. This close to the Citadel, they've turned.
I mean, all the
streets over to
DLC costs
Striders.
like $60-something.
We can push them back if we can just get to high ground. We're almost to the Citadel wall, Doc. I don't know how the hell we're gonna breach it, but you made it this far. I'm sure you'll think of something. We have to get to the horse.
Wait for us!
Well, I feel like Starbreeze are doing their best to recover things after Overkill fucked a lot of it up. I tried it again a bit ago, but I didn't have anyone to play with and lost interest. Yeah, you gotta have your friends, because the cooperation is what makes Payday interesting. You're not actually cooperating with anybody, it's just an okay shooter. Hopefully on Unreal 4, the gunplay and the shooting will feel a lot better. Had to restart Payday 2 console because Overkill almost made Starbreeze go bankrupt. Yup. Yeah. And now, Starbreeze is published under... Is it Deep Silver or 404? I think it's Deep Silver. I could be wrong on both those accounts, though. But I know they have a totally different publisher now. I feel like Starbreeze is doing their best to make things right. So, you know, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you. Take this med kit.
Thank you. Yeah, they replaced like the voice actor, or like just a totally different like mission handler in the actual game's lore. Oh, like an actual different guy in the lore. Well, I'm interested to see how that is, although I probably still have Bane right now since I don't have any of the newer shit. Used to be he was using the Point Break heist, if you remember those, but he took over in the lore. And helped make the company making GTFO. That's interesting. It's really interesting, honestly. GTFO seems pretty solid. So many early access games that I just want to be in 1.0. Like, I really want Ready or Not to be in 1.0, because I want a good, like, Siege-style game, but not, you know, obviously not made by Ubisoft. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking lit up. Holy shit. I forgot how annoyingly difficult this part is.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you. I'm hurt.
I want to buy into early access, especially on the steeper price tag ones. And it's not that I don't think they're going to be good. It's the main thing is, like, I don't even think that they're not going to come out. The problem that I have with early access... Oh, he's like Marvel movie man. Great. That's awesome. That's awesome that the new handler's funny, wacky Joss Whedon quotes all the time. That's exactly what I want from my video game inspired by the Heat movie. That's exactly what I want. I want someone to be funny. Oh, I just got vaporized. Just immediately sent, like, yeah, I hear the thing wind up, and then just fucking loading screen.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
That's, wow. Doesn't go much faster than that. Yep, there we are again. I really just gotta run. That's annoying. You can't even really fuck around with all that stuff. You just have to run.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
Hand, come back. Thank you. Hand! Hand! Oh my god! Thank you!
While I reload.
Christ, I need a fucking Oculus Quest. Oh! Game crashed. Well, let's get the game running again, I suppose. There's Half-Life 2 Source for you.
Freeman, I'll come with you. Take this med kit. I
Critical.
Literally had 11 health. If I'd caught a stray bullet, I would have died.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman. While I reload. Here, have a med kit.
Well, I imagine for Payday 3, the DLC schedule is going to be a lot more like a Battle Pass system, or they'll probably do like free story mission updates, but then like purchasable weapons, or I don't know. They'll probably figure out a way to make the DLC schedule a lot less terrible.
You better reload. While I reload.
Thanks.
Little Jess go bump up.
Oh, I gotta stream to you again because the game crashed.
Hell yeah. Hello. So it's saying no rain tomorrow for me. And in that area code too, I went down to the Morgan Hill area code. So we might not be getting any rain after all. Tonight might be the extent of it, which would be nice.
That wouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't really mind if it was, though, just because, you know. Oh.
Yeah, but then I don't want to wipe the gun down afterwards. It's annoying when you have to do that. Because anything that gets wet in the gun, once you're at home, you gotta wipe it all down, dry it.
Yeah. That's life.
Freeman!
Yeah, I mean, again, if they handle the DLC schedule well with Payday 3, I won't really care. It cannot get to the point that Payday 2 was at ever again. Like that's the main thing. It just, as long as it doesn't get to that point and they actually make it so that you can buy a lot of the shit in bulk and not have it cost like $1 billion, that's all that matters. Really hope they don't get to the Payday 3 $30 a month release schedule. Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody's hoping to avoid, isn't it? But again, with Overkill out of the picture, things might be a lot different. Now that it's just Starbreeze.
More DLCs.
I always love that effect on the Strider cannon, where if you look directly at it, there's like, you can see the air compressing around it. Wait, I forget, are the developers Overkill or Starbreeze? I thought the developers were Starbreeze.
I don't know. Who cares? I don't know. Who cares?
Whatever.
Someone will make the game.
Starbreeze is the publisher, parent company. Overkill are the devs. Okay, I had that backwards then.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, or I'm glad it did.
Hey, Wyman!
Well, I don't think Starbreeze are the publishers anymore. Whoever the publisher was, I know it was the publisher's fault that Payday turned out the way it did.
Yeah, it was me. They're having a guy region. Look at it.
Oh my god, Citizen, get out of my way! That person almost got us all killed by walking in front of my rocket laser. Yeah, it says the Starbreeze are the devs and Deep Silver are the publishers, like... Yeah, so I don't know, I'm pretty sure I had it right the first time then.
Take this medkit.
Payday 2 DLCs are still overkill? Well, yeah, because Payday 2 is probably... Since Overkill published all that, it probably, the proceeds still go to Overkill.
Yeah, the proceeds go to charity.
Proceeds go to charity.
Science. The proceeds are gonna go to Fauci.
They're like, I love science. I mean, that's what's going on in Half-Life 2. Gordon Freeman's like, praise science. How Half-Life got made was that Gabe Newell was like, yeah, Quake and Doom are cool, but like there needs to be more science in my shooters.
Crashing through the plaza, knocking over walls, and I think he's looking for
Like,
Alex. He said
no
he kept
scientist
saying
would
in
ever
his
pick up a
head
gun
that
because
she's in
they're
the
weak.
Citadel. I figured Alex would
Gabe
want
Newell
to
was
get in
like,
deep
you're right
trouble,
in
but
this current
hell, you
iteration.
try stopping
Hey,
him.
Gordon Freeman.
A bitch, baby. Almir, the Payday 2 director for most of his lifetime, moved to Payday 3. He was in the most recent Dev Diary.
Hey,
Oh,
Dom,
he stopped writing diaries
can't
like a
go
little
that
girl.
way.
I guess it's separate because they didn't plan on making more Payday 2 content while working on Payday 3, but Overkill's Walking Dead and Raid failed so badly that they needed to get an income in the meantime. Yeah, that I remember that. I remember that they had to go back to making more shit for Payday 2 because stretching. They had to go back to making shit for Payday 2 because it was so fucking bad. Like they were in such bad financial straits because of the Walking Dead game. Because it sucked. Yeah, they were bad. They were really bad.
Well, I'll be damned. I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You'd better hurry. And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said.
The funny thing about that line of dialogue is that it's not actually cut out. They just have the Citadel spire crashing down play like significantly louder than him saying fuck you, and that's how they got it passed. Man, back in 2004 when it wasn't as common to say fuck in video games all the time. Our benefactors. Yeah, the Walking Dead game's so bad. Where's my fucking gun?
That would be badass if that's what he said. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, the Citadel's interesting because it feels so alive. The way it's just kind of creaking and moaning and everything, and it's just moving around all the time. Well, Zard, you told me to do it, so when we get to a really high point in the Citadel, we're gonna do a flip. Nah, not high enough. The Citadel is so labyrinthian. With these open halls, they don't feel like halls on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't high enough. Bridges that don't feel like they're supposed to be bridges, and yet there's also a lot of places which feel that way but have combine presence. Like, imagine working in this. Imagine when one of the rails need maintenance. Well, that's what the stalkers are for. Whoa, holy shit, it's turning me. Okay, I need to be ready for that. That was very disorienting. Oh, I can take a seat. My bed's right here. Oh, it reset my position, so now I'm just sitting in my bed. That's nice. I see people getting vertigo here. Yeah, if I'm sitting down, it's a lot easier. Well, it's really disorienting in VR is when the system turns you when you don't ask it to turn you. Because when you're expecting it, when you see it coming, it's not bad. Like, if you're just hitting the stick back, or, you know, if you're trying to turn yourself. But if you don't see the turn coming when it happens, like, that's when it fucks you up. God, this scene is so cool. Just seeing, like, the overwhelming alien might of the Combine, just how bizarre and otherworldly they are. How completely incomprehensible this all is. Yeah, it is kind of like this game's version of the tram sequence. I forget, were you guys here for Black Mesa? I don't think so, right? I think I was playing that on my own for the most part. Just also how filthy and decrepit the game's whole aesthetic is. It's just so brilliant. There we go. Okay.
Security alert. Unregistered weapons detected. Confiscation.
Unregistered weapons? Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Hey, I need those. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah. Talking about it since you were playing it, finally played it. Oh, I didn't realize. This is where the fun begins.
So, this is Dr. Freeman.
Silence.
I wish I could say this was a pleasant surprise, but it's neither a surprise nor, as you will surely agree, very pleasant.
Oh, that's funny. In-game, my hands are shaking because it's so powerful. Ah, thank goodness. I love this. I have nothing if not pragmatic. They had this all thought out and then kept it until the very end. I mean, that's the whole point of like a set piece oriented game, though, isn't it? Like that was a very English euphemism of me in it. But yeah, no, it's like the whole point of like a set piece oriented game is that you have this cool segment, but it's not the whole game. It's just a segment, so that way people can savor it more in the grand scheme of how the story plays out.
Well, Dr. Freeman, under other circumstances, I like to think we might have been able to work together in an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect. Certainly, judging from your brief tenure at Black Mesa while I was its administrator, you showed every promise of becoming a valuable and productive contributor to the scientific process. And yet, I'm not sure what spurred you to it. But there is really no place in this enterprise for a rogue physicist.
Nowadays people shock you with story or lore at the end of games, whereas this one's like, hey, your gun can ragdoll enemies into throwable props. Well, it's because it's just a simple concept, right? It's the fundamental like end point of this game as of a physics of like a physics gimmick, because that was the whole thing, is the Havoc engine. This was like one of the earliest games in the 2000s that used the Havoc engine. It was the gimmick, was the ragdolls. In the 2000s, this was revolutionary. This was a modern amenity people had never seen before. So having the end point of the game be that, yeah, everything is physics now. So, I mean, if you contextualize this game and the point it came out in, like, this was, like, a mind-blowing novelty. Everything is physics and you are the physicist. Exactly. Like, actually, that is the entire idea. Yo, I swept that guy. Empowering in a unique way. Well, yeah, it's a power. They save the wish fulfillment in the game until the end, because that's what you do. You don't, unless the game is itself a power fantasy like Devil May Cry, you save the wish fulfillment stuff until the end when it matters. I just really appreciate you for being this way. Yeah, same. Definitely is entertaining in VR though, flipping all these guys off.
Your mentors are partly to blame, of course. My disappointment in Eli Vance and Isaac Kleiner is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds of iconoclasm they planted when you were young and gullible. A great part of the responsibility for the recent troubles. It is you alone who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
Give him a little roadblock there. I actually just have that straight up blocked off. That's awesome. That's something to consider for future. It's also the shocking amount of depth that you can find in Half-Life 2, even after so much time, is honestly kind of crazy. Half-Life is a very special series. It truly is. There's a reason it's one of my favorite game franchises of all time. There's also a reason I want Valve to get their finger out and actually, you know, keep the story going, because the gimmicks are nice, and I get that for every Half-Life game they release, they want there to be some kind of gimmick, but it's really not required. I'm at this point just happy with the story and the artistic style. Like, for me, it's a lot of it's about the begging for, yeah, the more you play it, the more you understand the begging for Half-Life 3. Yeah, well, wait until you play fucking episode 2 and then Alex. Alex will definitely be doing on stream, by the way.
Exactly that you have created. Can you name even one thing? I thought not.
Well, that's not even fair, asking a mute to, asking a mute a question like that. It's like, yeah, say nothing if you like touching children. Yeah, you said nothing. Take that. Like, come on, dude, that's cheap. You know, you're supposed to be a scientist. That's not an own. Just finished the antlion nest. Nice, cool. Oh yeah, the whole defense mission. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's not that it's just the right amount of difficulty. It's challenging, but it's not like it's not annoying. Because that's the thing about shooters, is it's hard to balance a lot of like set pieces in shooters, right? If you're without like putting in some real thought and effort into it, because it's very easy for a difficult section in a shooter to turn into an annoying section in a shooter.
For humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever.
Well, here we go. Home stretch. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy! It's Christmas! Just a week away! Can you believe it, guys? Just a week away! Was it wise to get in? Well, I mean, evidently not, as we're gonna find out. There's like a fucking video John sent me once. There's like the lady who's like, oh boy, Christmas! Just a week away! But instead of Christmas every time, it was just the fucking stalker shriek. Whoa! Holy shit! Zard, I don't even need to fucking jump off the Citadel. They never use that fucking tank! They never use these tanks in the games.
Don't need it.
Yeah, Zard, I don't need to fucking jump off the Citadel. This is disorienting enough. Yo, think about how cool it would have been to fight those beetle tanks. I mean, it's not too late, Valve. It's not too late! There's still time! Amazing there's that many lights on still in the city. Nope. Here we go. Time to wrap things up. Yeah, this is actually just Valve removing me from the office. They're just putting me in the fucking like little straitjacket crane thingy. It's not too late, Gabe. It's still time. And then just boom, boom, boom. Just the fucking sound of the tracks on the rails clanking as I get carried away.
Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, Gordon.
No, you're not. Shut up.
Carbon stars with ancient satellites colonized by sentient fungi, gas giants, inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences, worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen.
Where's the crane carrying me?
Indescribable evil. Good God.
Well, if it isn't,
I guess it's floating.
Freeman at last. What's this? I'll put it over there. You have my gratitude, Doctor. First, you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself. If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen.
Huh.
Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses.
Yeah, where's
to
Mitchell
speak
right
the
now?
words that would save them
He's
all.
somewhere. He's busy with other things.
I think now, right about now, is the point where he was
do the right thing for the good of all people.
where he was killing what's his name?
Yeah, he was probably killing Adam right now.
Dad.
Oh wait, no, because they said he went through White Forest, so it was around
Damn
episode
you,
2 that he
will
was
you
still
let it
hunting down the
go?
Freeman.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your
The timeline of Hunt Down the Freeman makes no sense.
species, or Will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you
Well, what
even
the hell was
mention
Mitchell
her?
doing for like several
Alex,
weeks?
my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's
I thought it was
stubborn
after Nova
nature.
You
Prospect.
haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how.
Why are we bothering right now? Is the question.
Oh, I'm not. I moved on already.
No, this is important. We need to figure this out. We need to figure out the timeline.
I just wanted
Or
to
hunt down
say-
the Freeman stands.
I just wanted to say, I like that little smile that Eli cracks while Alex is talking shit.
The resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven
No
to
one
be a
even does
fine
science
pawn
anymore,
for
Dad.
those who
It's
control
gay.
him.
No!
Don't listen to him.
Mitchell,
Gordon.
please.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon
Well,
would
what I
never
realize is that
deal with
turtleneck
you.
looks
I
fucking
understand you don't
horrible
wish
in
to
that
discuss this
blazer.
in front of your friends. I'll
Yeah,
send them
Mitchell's
on their way.
turtleneck, it's like
Mitchell?
some like canvas bag he's wrapped around
Oh
his
yeah,
vest.
Mitchell also wears a turtleneck. I was talking to Breen.
Oh,
Judith?
well,
What do you think
Mitchell's
you're
also wearing a
doing
weird
what I could
turtleneck
never
trench
do alone.
coat, so with the weird ass
Stopping you.
gloves.
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a trench coat.
Get in.
He's got a fucking human revolution outfit and like everyone's
They
in the
know you
fucking like
betrayed them. They'll
wasteland.
Turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry,
And he's been
Wallace.
living at sea and somehow he's just dressed like that.
Don't.
We fished this crowbar out of the ocean. Everybody get out!
Hurry!
Everybody get out.
I'm having a fucking break right now.
Watch out, he's gonna...
No!
Oh, hi, Cloaker.
Oh, you're playing more Payday 2? Well, I'll join
Oh,
you for
yeah.
some, I'll join you for some Payday 2 after we're done. Which
Yes.
Oh, no. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Dr. Mossman, Judith, look after my father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
Girl.
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but
Leaving you again.
I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well... Thanks for coming after me. Hey, listen.
I can still deliver.
That's him.
But not without your help. The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. A host body? You must be joking. I can't possibly.
There he is.
Oh, all right. Damn it, if that's what it takes. Just hurry. He's right behind me.
I gotta check my skill tree after. I gotta make sure I don't have any stealth perks anymore, because I'm done with stealth. Your boy's done with
Damn it,
sneaking.
not again! The gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he?
Well, they're probably trying to teleport him to wherever one of their host worlds is, but as he says, the teleport is untenable, so they were probably just so host body
This is the Citadel's
wherever
fusion
like
reactor.
one of the Combine homeworlds
Powers
is.
their
It's
tunneling
not.
entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
It's untenable for him. If you actually read the Mark Laidlaw script for Episode 3,
can't
which
shut
I
it
mean at
down.
this point is outdated,
Looks
but
like he's turned over
because
control to the
Valve
other
is
side.
clearly trying to still make Half-Life in
You'll
some
have to go
regard.
into the core and do what you
But
can.
the Mark Laidlaw script basically says that
Get in the elevator and
at some
I'll-
point Breen in the story is there in Episode 3 as like a fucking like looking like one of the Combine advisors because they put him in a different body.
Get in the elevator. Do your worst, Gordon. But be careful.
Roll them shoulders. Let's do this.
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
I warned you this was futile.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him.
I like Breen's personality when he's not monologuing too hard. I agree. I mean, because he's not even really much of a villain. He's just some fucking schmuck who's just like a sock puppet for the Combine, basically. He's just a schmuck who watches a lot of Rick and Morty.
Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon.
He's like, Gordon, get your vaccine. Praise heckin' science. Gordon, get your booster shots. We need to put the 5G in your brain, Gordon.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
What, jumping? Like, dude. Fucking shut up. Jumping is pointless.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
You get the Elon Musk chip.
Harness your boundless energy.
You're just about at the part where you're gonna jump off. Yeah, here we go. Save game. Alright, Zard, check this shit out. Woo! Oh, it kills me at after a certain point. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I hope you said your farewells. Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. Citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below. No!
Yeah.
You need me.
Did it! Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that...
Wow, that looks fucking trippy in VR. Also doesn't work perfectly, because he's right there and she's right there, so that didn't quite work.
Extraordinary times.
Yeah, G-Man's one of the best parts about Half-Life.
Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you. If and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... Well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Well, that's it for Half-Life 2. Here's the VR team.
Is episode 1 in VR?
Episode 1 and 2 are in VR.
Oh.
So we're gonna play all 3 games in both MMod and VR. What did you think of the game? Oh man. What did I think of Half-Life 2?
Piece of shit.
Piece of fuck this game. Rest in peace, Robert Guillaume. Rest in peace, Robert Guillaume. The new Eli actor is pretty good. I like him a lot, but man, nobody's ever gonna replace Robert Guillaume.
Piece of shit.
Lamar! Blast that little... Where did she get to?
V. There we go. Well, I really appreciate you guys coming to the stream. It always means a lot to me. Looking forward to... So as long as you guys don't mind that I'm probably just gonna replay this game in normal MMod, I might end up just playing this game back to back in VR and then just starting over with MMod instead. I might just go VR, 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 and then MMod, MMod, MMod. We'll see how I feel, because I'm not gonna continue with Half-Life until after my break, because like I said, I need a little bit of hiatus to recharge from some burnout, because streaming's just been a lot combined with my job, and I just want to have other games I want to play, and I don't play them on stream, but I stream so often, so it's just... I need to take one thing off my schedule for a week or two. So... But rest assured, you guys will hear from me when I'm back and ready to do more VR. And also, I mean, critically acclaimed game Fear and Hunger, great for your mental state. I mean, truly, it is one of the games of all time. It definitely is good for your brain. They let you do some thinky brain. I mean, I still will be streaming Street Fighter 6 World Tour mode for the time being, so if you guys want to just show up to that whenever I play it, you can. But, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not sure if this needs to be said, but you guys are more than welcome to show up to non-Half-Life streams as well. But anyways, that's gonna be it from me. I will see you guys. I mean, probably later tonight since we're all in a server together. So, but I'll be back. Have a good night, guys.